Hi, my name's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back, thanks for coming back. This video is kind of wild, but I came back with so many books from California. I took books from my home because I'm like, oh, I need something to read in California, even though I have bookshelves already there. So I could have just read those. And then there's also a library there. So I actually ended up only reading books from the library and a book from my shelf. So yeah, taking the books home probably was not like the smartest idea, but that's okay. But I also obviously went to the bookstore while I was there multiple times. And I also ordered all of the books for the Women's Prize for Fiction. So I have that stack here, this stack. These are all the books I ordered for the Women's Prize for Fiction. I'm not gonna go through them all because I am doing a whole video on like reading just those books. But I have started reading I'm a Fan, which is really weird. It's not really weird, but it's basically about this like unnamed narrator, and she is sleeping with this guy who's also married, but she also has a boyfriend. She's obsessed with, I guess the guy that she's sleeping with is also sleeping with someone else. So she becomes obsessed with the girl he's sleeping with. So it's a little bit unhinged. And we kind of love that. So, and now I get the cover. Yeah, I started reading this. That's the only one I've started reading from that stack of books. But again, I'm doing a whole video on those, so you'll see those in another video. But the ones that I brought back like from bookstores, the stack is pretty large. I'm just gonna go through them because I'm like really excited for all these books, and I'm always really excited for every single book I read. So let's do it. Okay, so I got The Love Rager by Lynn Painter. I've never read anything by Lynn Painter, but I just feel like everybody talks about her, and I like the premise of this book. It kind of reminds me of Sleeping with Other People, the movie Sleeping with Other People, and I love that movie, and so I wanted to get this. Then I got this one, Against the Loveless World. Literally, I have been looking for this everywhere. I go to the bookstore and I look for it and I can never find it, but they had it at one of the bookstores I went to in California, so I had to get it. So then I brought a couple books also from my own bookshelves from back home. These are the two books I brought. I brought Never Let Me Go because I have really been wanting to read this, and I bought You've Lost a Lot of Blood. This is the same author as Things Have Only Gotten Worse from Here. Things Have Only Gotten Worse Since You Left. I don't remember, but Things Have Only Gotten Worse. And I remember that book was really hard to find, and I actually found it at the library, so I need to read that. But I bought this one a while ago from Half Price Books, and I just couldn't bring it back last time, so I finally was able to bring it back. Now continuing on with the books that I bought from the bookstore. I got this, City of Dusk. I mean, for one, look at the cover, and it sounds amazing. It just says, enter a world of bone and shadow magic, of vengeful gods and defiant chosen ones. In the City of Dusk, the first book in the Dark Gods trilogy, from a stunning new voice in epic fantasy. For every realm, there's a god. For every god, there's an heir. And for every heir, there's a prince. And it's about like this group of people who are trying to like save their city. And I don't know, there's something about like groups coming together, I'm realizing, that I really like in fantasy books. And so I want to read more fantasy books like that, where there's like groups, like in Mistborn, there's like a group of people that come together and they're trying to overthrow the government, and like, I don't know, I really love that. I really love that. Then I got The Foxglove King. I was actually really excited to read this. I have one of other Hannah Winton's books, one of her other books. I'm trying to figure out where I put it though. But yeah, I have one of her other books, and I need to, oh, I can't see it. But I really wanted this. The thing is, I don't love this cover. I know that's weird to say, but I just like couldn't wait. Impatience got to me. But the other cover has like the covers on it, the colors on it, and this one doesn't. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. So it just has like the black and white cover, and it has an interview with her, and it has like these really cool end papers like on the inside. It has those really cool papers on both sides. So that's cool. But I feel like I want to start reading this very soon. There's a lot of things I want to read. So many things, but this is very high on the list. I also bought Just My Type. I went to Target one day, like maybe the first or second day that I was there. And of course I went to the bookstore, the book section, and just was like, okay, I need to leave this place before I buy too much. But I bought Just My Type by Fallon Ballard. I guess she wrote Lease on Love. I haven't read Lease on Love, but this is a second chance romance. It says all is fair in love and journalism. So it's a second chance romance. And I guess the girl ended up working with her like high school boyfriend, which sounds horrible, but it could be cool. So I think it's like enemies to friends to lovers, maybe second chance romance. I think there's a lot of things involved in here. I also got She Is a Haunting. I love this cover. This cover is amazing. It's freaking amazing. I love the Barnes & Noble version though, because there's like more colors on it, but I didn't realize that Barnes & Noble had the one with like all the colors, and I probably would have bought that one, but I didn't realize that, and that's fine because this cover is still pretty amazing. Then I also got Twisted. Finally, I have the other 3 books already in the series. It's part of the Never After series, and this is an Aladdin retelling. Now, when I tell you Aladdin is my favorite movie, Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie, and if there's ever an Aladdin retelling and Aladdin anything, I'm there. I'm there. I've seen the Broadway play. I've seen the remake, which is actually not that bad. I have read multiple Aladdin retellings, and this is my newest one. So I'm really excited to read this. And I also got Blood Debts. I didn't realize this was out, but when I saw it at the bookstore, I was like, you're coming home with me. You're coming home with me, okay? It has witches and vampires. Wrong book. It has witches. I don't even know if it has witches. It has spells, and it's in New Orleans, God's metal and magic will betray you, but this time justice will reign. And it's just, I don't know, the blurbs are amazing, the cover's amazing. I'm excited. I also got Forever Never by Lucy Score. So I've never read a Lucy Score book, ever. I still need to read Things We Never Got Over, but this one says you don't fall for your brother's high school sweetheart, your boss's daughter, or your ex-wife's best friend, especially when they're all the same woman. So I'm convinced that she writes small town romance. And that's what I want to read, small town romance. There's something right now in me that's like small town romance. That's what I want to read. So I'm excited to read this. I'm hoping that I like Lucy Score, because I have 2 of her books already. There's 2 more out that I've seen. It's funny because I have the blue ones. She has 2 pink ones and 2 blue ones, and I have the blue ones right now. So if I like them enough, I'll buy the pink ones. I went to the bookstore specifically for one book, and that was Magnolia Parks. I know. I gave into the hype. I did it. I gave into the hype because a lot of people have very emotional and strong opinions on this book and the series as a whole. And I told myself I wasn't going to read it because one of the tropes is cheating, and that's probably my least favorite trope. So I don't know. I did it. I'm very easily swayed. I saw one of my favorite Black book talkers talking about it, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So here we are. But then while I was there, I also stumbled upon this beautiful cover, this beautiful book. This is the book. It's called The Witch and the Vampire. Look how beautiful this book is. It has witches, it has vampires, it's queer, it's a queer Rapunzel retelling. This is one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. I'm so excited to read this. I'm gonna have to read this very, very soon. That's all I got. That's all I got. Like, it was a little bit. I got 29 books. I brought 29 books home with me back. And that's not counting the other books that I like took with me and then brought back. So yeah, 29 books, which is why I had to check an entire luggage of books. Yeah, crazy, right? I know, but it was fun. It was like I went to a book festival, but didn't. It was just like I went to a lot of bookstores. But anyway, that's it. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you think about them. I'd love to know your thoughts. But until then, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'm more on TikTok than Instagram. Let's hope it doesn't get banned. But anyway, follow me over there and subscribe to the channel because I really love doing this. So until next time.